Hey guys, welcome to another core workout session. Today I'm going to show you the effectiveness of the ab wheel or the ab roller, as you call it, because ab rolling is really a full body weight exercise and is extremely effective if you really want to strengthen your whole body in one exercise and move and work on the obliques as well, because especially if you have an ab wheel without a third supporting wheel, so to speak, you have to stabilize it yourself while you're rolling, right? And then there's another special thing here. You cannot really see it right now, but I'm trying to show it to you. Once I take the grips off, sorry for the demolition job. Now, if you put them together like this, all right, you see that they are a little bit curved in, and that means I'm less forced to use my stabilizing muscles while rolling. But when I'm actually attaching the wheels to the grips like that, it becomes even more unstable due to the curved wheel. So this is the harder version, and I'm obviously going for the harder version since I'm also used to it. But I can definitely tell you that you don't need that much or that many minutes to work on your abs while using this ab wheel here, simply because it's very taxing on your body. Now, it's been a while since I've done it. The last time I'm going for 100 first, because my core is also a bit tight due to yesterday's training session, and if I can make it to 100 and feel still able to do a little bit more, I'm pushing for 150 or even 200. But be aware that this is a very, very hard exercise. It's a body weight exercise, but it's using your whole body. And especially if you want to do something for the obliques, this is the way to do it, with the ab wheel and in the most unstable position. Okay, now what you need in addition to the wheel is obviously a pillow for your knees, because if you do it without a pillow, you will have surgery in a couple of years, believe me. And then of course a mat where you can roll on. Now it should be quite long, because you should also put the pillow in front or on top of the mat to make it as comfortable for your knees as possible. I'm more of a shorter type person, so for me it doesn't need to be as long. And well, the exercise is quite simple. You put it on the ground and roll to the front. And you will feel it, believe me. Now what you can obviously also do to even increase the tension or the pressure on your obliques more is rolling to the side like this or that. But I'm not going to do that today because I'm still tired from yesterday's training session. Everything is hurting. But I said to myself, okay, let's do something I haven't done in a while. And I want to focus a bit more on my core right now, since I've been focusing on shoulders and back and stuff like that. So here we go. So what you saw me do here is that I didn't do the full range of motion for my first 3 or 4 reps, simply because I wanted to warm them up, and you need about 3 or 4 reps to warm your lower back and your abs and everything up. But of course, the more you extend your body, the harder it becomes, and the more efficient the exercise is. So don't cheat yourself. just for a couple of warm-ups. It's okay to not do the full range of motion, but otherwise you're not getting 100% out of it if you're only rolling to this point here. This is bullshit. Okay, so these were 10s now. Let's go for another 10. Oh. 20. And sometimes, now this is of course the problem once you're doing it on a mat, is that it will fold once you roll on it. But that's the most comfortable way to do it, and doing it on a simple floor isn't really what you should do. This is, by the way, also a great grip exercise because you're really stabling the wheel with your whole well, grip power, basically, with the power in your wrists, the power in your fingers, and also of course with the power of your forearms. And you will feel the stretch pretty soon. So these were now 20, and I can already tell you that it's taxing, my friends. But it's a great one. I love this one. Now 30. Whew. It's unbelievable. That's a six-pack. That's a six-pack builder, guys. There's absolutely no doubt about it. Now, what helps a little bit, or which prevents a little bit from the matter of folding, is to put up your legs and cross them, cross your feet, and roll then. So let's do the next 10, and then we're gonna drink something since we reach the midpoint with 50 reps. And this is maybe the first time me doing this exercise in 2 or 3 years. So these were now 50. Let me just take a little break. Oh, damn it. The way your whole body is used in this exercise is extreme. And especially if you want to get rid of the fat layer here at the bottom of your abs. This is a huge one. So Now you've seen me do kettlebell swings. You've seen me do, what was it? The medicine ball training for the core. You've seen me do deadlifts, of course. You've seen me do this boxing exercise I've shown you the last time. Now you see me do the ab roller. There's still one more device I can show you, which is extremely great for your abdominal development. And I really have to think about another device that can help you with developing solid abdominals which show. There are a lot of resistance band exercises, and of course pure body weight exercises without any equipment whatsoever. But I think in terms of devices, this is maybe it. Yeah, this is maybe it. And by the way, don't neglect the shoulder press and the bench press if you want to build a solid core. Because also these exercises will target your core. So, yeah. Oh my God. Of course there's the sledgehammer training with the tire, but you already know this exercise. And my abs are absolutely destroyed. I hope I can make it up to 100, honestly, because this is becoming very painful right now. Oh, 10, 60. Okay. Yeah, the abs are striking. There's no way I go beyond 100 today, but for a two to 3 year layoff concerning this exercise, that's an appreciable number. And as I said, it's basically a full body exercise. Your whole back is trained, the shoulders, especially the rear shoulders, are also trained. So the rear and the side delts. So if you have no butterfly reverse at home, which most of us don't have, and there's no access right now to any gym, this is also a good exercise for training your rear delts. And I'm also feeling it in my hamstrings. So, as I said, great device. And if you think this is maybe too hard for you, remember that you can also switch the wheels or the positioning of the wheels so that you have a stabilizing assistant, basically. Or use one by one with a third wheel, with an assistance wheel, so that it's stable all the time and it's only about muscle failure and not about stabilizing it. But of course this one here is way more efficient. So here we go. Oh. See, when you let it roll like that, you see that it's tilting. So I didn't use the stable version. Come, let's go to 90. As you can imagine, sorry, but as you can imagine, this is also heavy on your cardiovascular system. So the last 10 guys, just give me a little break because I don't want to throw up again. Damn, this one is hard. But see, next time the 100 will feel like 70 or 60. Then you do it once again and they feel like 40. And once they feel like 40, it's easy to go to 200, which is, by the way, my PR on this one. 200 reps in one session. But that was when I was more focusing on core, where I've been doing core workouts like three times a week or so, and basically nothing else. So when I then switched to strength training, to powerlifting, I became stronger, obviously also in my core, but less conditioned. So you cannot have it all, right? Before I wasn't able to deadlift. When I started double overhead deadlifting, my first time I reached my maximum weight was 70 kg. That was my first time going for a max effort. The next week it was 80 kg. 2 weeks later it was 100 kg. And from then on onwards, the progress started to become slower and slower, because obviously once you hit a certain weight, which is above your body weight, and you hit that weight and you still have problems with your grip strength and everything else, everything starts of course to slow down. And even if you do everything right, you will never ever progress in the pace you progressed when you were a beginner. That's why they are always called the newbie gains. No matter if it is muscle mass or if it is max power, they are always newbie gains, and they can be very extreme. And from then on out, everything starts to progress only slowly and slowly and slowly. Okay, so the last 10. Guys, and that's it for today. I don't want to injure my abs. Just break down the muscle fibers a bit, but not rip them off, rip them apart completely. So, I hope you found this video interesting and informative. As usual, please try this one out. Also a great strengthening and conditioning exercise, as I said, but it can also be used as a bodybuilding exercise or as a bodyweight calisthenics exercise with a little bit of support. So yeah, there we have it. Thanks for watching again, and see you the next time.